It's 1999. You live in Texas in the United States of America. The hottest TV shows right now are Friends, ER, Frasier, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? But you're looking for another genre of entertainment. Maybe one that features a different lens of storytelling. Maybe one that doesn't even speak English. Maybe Korean dramas. The internet is still an infant in the mainstream world. The term Google it barely even exists yet. Satellite foreign TV channels also aren't in the mainstream yet. So, where do you go? 안녕하세요. 네, 안녕하세요. 이거 지난주 거. 네, 감사합니다. 그리고 이번 주 토마토 나왔어요? 네, 오늘 나왔어요. 이거랑 뉴넌스톱 드릴게요. 네, 다음 주에 봬요. 네, 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요. Where am I, you ask? At the PDO 가게. PDO 가게. Let me that up. AKA that means the video store. Woo! Talking about this brings back so many memories. Like, it's so crazy how much has changed in the grand scheme of things so little time. So yes, Korean Americans were extremely up to date in the Korean entertainment world, even before the internet, and even if they hadn't been back to the motherland in years. And it was through these God-sent video stores. Oh, and it wasn't just K-dramas, mind you. There were game shows, news channel episodes, movies, music concerts, sitcoms. You name it. These small video stores would have all four walls, floor to ceiling, covered in VHS tapes. You might say, oh, I'm familiar with that. I know what Blockbuster is. Oh, honey, no. This was a very different vibe than a Blockbuster. These VHS tapes didn't have any cover cases, no imagery, no cover photos, only a whole bunch of VHS tapes with just a white VHS tape sticker stuck on it, and these sticker labels had handwritten show titles and episode numbers. And these were just stacked across the entire store. In my opinion, if someone who had no idea what this business was walked into the store, I feel like they would just automatically assume that it's some type of an archive of security footage.
Sorry.
Then you might ask, was this a legal business? Maybe? Maybe not? So honestly, this was such a niche and fairly short-lived industry that I really couldn't find much online about research and data about this business. I searched English websites and Korean websites. So I just began to ask around to people that might know. And in conclusion, we're not sure. I have no idea if this was legal or illegal. Who knows what kind of copyright laws were in place in South Korea at the time? Were there even strict laws to protect this kind of thing from happening? Or were the broadcasting companies benefiting off of this? I don't think so. I'm assuming this was kind of a pirated thing. But maybe it wasn't illegal in today's sense. So technically not illegal? How's that for a non-answer for you? How common were these stores? Here's my personal theory. First, if a Korean grocery store opens up in that city or in that neighborhood, then immediately after, a Korean video store would follow. So any neighborhood with a notable Korean population would have had a Korean video store. To paint you a better picture, this was the average routine of a Korean mom. Once a week-ish, she would stop by the Korean grocery store and get all of her Korean groceries. Then, after the grocery run, she would walk over to the video store and get her weekly tapes of the week. My mom would usually have about 5 to 7 tapes that she would bring home every week. These were the tapes of our go-to weekly Korean shows. In our household, we watched a lot of Korean dramas, Korean sitcoms, and a lot of music concerts. Music concerts was more for us kids. And sometimes, if the show was extra popular or doing very well, just like Blockbusters with a brand new hit movie, you wouldn't get your tapes because they'd be all out. So then you'd have to coordinate with your other Korean friends or your family or relatives and see maybe if they had a copy of it. 어떡하냐? 지금 허준 10편 없는데. 정말요? 아까 누가 마지막 거 갖고 갔어요. 언니 혹시 허준 10편 갖고 있어? 다행이다. 그럼 그거 언니 보고 나 좀 줘. When mom brought home those tapes, oh man, so many times there was nothing more exciting than looking forward to those tapes. And now we live in an age where you can literally watch any content from all over the world in the palm of your hands any second of the day. How wild is that? Nowadays, the internet and Netflix recommends trending shows to you. Back then, the video store ajumma held all the power. 이것도 한번 봐봐요. 이거 재밌어요. 아, 그래요? 네, 인기 많아요, 요즘에. 그래요, 그럼 그거 하나 주세요. 네. It's crazy to think how much technology has changed in a fairly short amount of time. And the internet has helped expose Korean dramas to the rest of the globe. The rise of non-Koreans watching Korean dramas has been so mind-blowing for me personally. And I'm so proud of how far Korean entertainment has come. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.